Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is our 1989 VW Fox that we rescued from abandonment of about 8 years. Not that bad, but the previous owner hit a deer, caused some damage up front, and it sat for a long time. We got it running. The last video you saw, we drove this thing around the yard, but it had an overheating problem, and we never really finished working on it. So we're gonna try to make this thing where it's able to drive down the road, doesn't overheat, runs and drives pretty good enough to sell. And that's the goal anyways. And if it doesn't work out like that, we're going to sell it anyways. We got to send this thing on down the road and make room for future projects. So follow along as we try to work out the bugs on this thing and make it a, a successful mission.
Look at that.
All right, so Sam's going to help me get this thing to the garage. First thing we got to do, air up the tires. We have one brand new tire. Now, Sam's gonna go ahead and install that. We gotta paint it. We'll paint it on the car, but we just want to get this thing from here to the shop. You getting it, son?
Yep.
Not reverse thread. See that? It's weird, right?
Whoa.
It's a bolt.
It's like they got always sees.
Forever sees. A guy I used to work with, he called it never ease. I guess he didn't know what the name meant. Give it a kick. There you go. Don't take that one all the way out. Don't forget we gotta jack this up, okay?
Mm-hmm. Can I jack it up?
Of course you could jack it up. Keep going.
It's good enough, right?
A little bit more. All right, that's probably good. Go ahead and take that off. But let's not make sure we don't get under this car in case it slips, okay? Might have to jack it up more actually, but we'll see. You tired from that?
Yeah. What the heck was that?
Neighbors. Doing neighbor things. Neighbors are only noisy when I start filming.
Now the kitten's gonna escape.
There you go. Some nasty brake drums, huh? Or brake rotors. And that tire's in awful shape.
Those are crusty.
Very crusty. Can you get us a wire brush?
A big one or
A big one.
Okay.
I'm getting bit by fire ants. Lovely. I just sat right on a fire ant mound. Lily, see if there's any fire ants on me. On my back. On my butt. I was sitting right on them. They were under that board I was sitting on.
I don't see any.
Okay, good. All right, bud, just give that a good little scrub. Really kind of pointless, but whatever. It just doesn't feel right to bolt a wheel onto a hub that's got a bunch of crud on it. It's probably good. Just a quick little blast. Look at those brake pads. They look like they're pretty new, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got pretty blue paint on them anyways. Wiggle, roll, wiggle, roll. That's pretty close. Is it gonna go or do we need raise?
That's pretty good.
It's always kind of difficult and dangerous to jack something up in the mud. The jack will sink.
It's kind of sinking right now.
It's sinking a little bit, yeah. Whoa, okay. You just went for it. You just went for it, huh? Will it come out? There you go. You got it.
There we go.
And the battery's very short, so we got to find a battery that'll fit there. I think that battery weighs more than you, son. All right, so we got a battery with like 12.5 volts. We'll see if it's any good. I think you should probably let me try to get it in there. All right, straighten up. Pretty much hold it like that. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Turn left. And just park next to my truck. Perfect. All right, son, just cycle the key on and off. Let the fuel pump run. The interior's clean. I pressure washed those seats like 400 times. Let it run its full cycle. We got a good battery. Come on, baby. This thing hasn't really been running great. Yeah, good. How about now? How about now? Yeah, this ain't going so well. Ooh, it tried. Cycle that key. There we go, it's trying. Come on. There we go. Here we go. It's alive-ish. I know it does not like throttle when it's cold. Running awful. That's good. That sounds better. And then it peters out. It's like it's got a fuel filter, fuel clog issue, even though the whole fuel system's new.
Those brakes.
What's that?
Those brakes.
Oh, is it? Hold on. It might be low on fluid. Where's our brake reservoir? Here? Yeah, we need to add brake fluid. Don't push the brakes. I think I just locked myself out. Don't push the brakes. I'm gonna add some fluid. Just let's let it warm up a little bit. Keep an eye on that. You don't need to push the clutch. Like slowly let the clutch out. Okay, you're good. Now you can hear that throw it bearing. Now watch the temperature. It probably won't come up, but I'm gonna go get some brake fluid.
That thing is very pollutionative.
All right, I'm gonna try to drive the pollutionative car out of here. The problem is I got to avoid. I've been working on my septic tank, and I got to somehow squeeze through this small gap right here without going in this hole that's covered by the boards. The joys of home ownership. Anyways, you want to film for this for me?
That's reverse.
Well, that kind of worked. Did it go right over those boards?
Yeah.
That was a little bit freaky, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, that worked. We're just gonna clear out a spot in the shop and get this thing in. It looks good with a new tire. We just increased this thing's value by like $80.
$80.
Now we can sell it for like $380. No, what we're gonna do?
Good with the bigger sidewall.
Let's clear a spot and get this thing back in the shop, okay? Well, suddenly the battery's dead, and I did not set this up. This was legit. I actually have something for this. GOOLOO sent me the GOOLOO GP4000 jump starter. I think this thing comes fully charged out of the box. So let's open this thing up, see if we can make it work, and get the Fox started again. All right, so this one comes with a really nice hard case. That's actually very, very nice. Well packaged. Here's our instructions. This should be the starter. It's pretty hefty. It's actually heavy, and you know something's good quality when it has some weight to it. We got some charging cords and cables and adapters, and here are our jump cables, and it's showing almost a full charge. So let's just see what happens. We're gonna hook this up, and we're gonna see, oh, it says correct. Insert blue into battery, connect clamps to your car, and start your engine. So it's just automatic.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, what you got?
Ready?
Ooh, look at that. That is actually gorgeous. Is that the chrome?
Yeah.
That looks really good. Good job.
The thickness of the chrome and the gold, it came out really thick.
Very good job. Don't put that back on. It'll mess stuff up.
Okay.
Well done, baby. Keep going. Lily's been making these awesome little paintings once. I think Sam...
That looks like a crab claw.
What'd you find?
A crab claw.
Oh, it is a crab claw.
It's disgusting.
All right, since this thing says just start your engine, let's see if the engine starts, right? All right, so GOOLOO 4000 to the rescue. I don't know if you noticed, once it started cranking, it's cranking really fast. So pretty awesome. That thing actually works. Oh, it has a flashlight. It has charging ports on this end. And I don't know how you turn it off. Maybe you just unplug this thing. I'm gonna assume you just unplug it, and after a few minutes it turns off. We'll see how that goes. But thank you, GOOLOO, for the GP4000. That was pretty awesome. I think this thing's gonna live in the back of my truck, and anytime we need a jump or a flashlight or to charge a cell phone, we get this. This is actually a pretty awesome product. Now you can go get yourself one of these from Harbor Freight. This was a birthday gift or a Father's Day gift from my son. Those are awesome. They work good, but they're great for around the shop. But something like this can go in your tool bag. So get yourself a GOOLOO GP4000 on Amazon, or I'll put the link in the description of this video. And if you're lucky, I'll have also a coupon code or a discount. Anyways, it's getting dark. Let's hurry up and get this thing in the shop. All right, now we're back to having the two least valuable vehicles in our shop, the Omni and the Fox. And we're gonna start tearing apart this front of this engine. We got to replace the water pump, which is there, right here. So this thing will finally stop overheating. Now, about how it runs so crappy, I don't understand that. This thing has well, it's got a new fuel system all the way up to that Bosch cis injection system. So this probably needs some sort of cleaning and tuning and whatnot. I need to do some research on how to do that, because these things are weird. It's like they use these on VWs, Audis. Porsches, I think, use this thing. Very similar. It's on Golfs and whatnot. Anyways, there's got to be a way to clean it, and I'll figure that out, probably off camera.
Ready?
Yeah. You gonna do another reveal?
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
It's a white background with black stars. It's like a Dalmatian scene.
Let me pick the paper up so that you can see it better. Wow, it does look like a Dalmatian.
It looks pretty crazy.
That's supposed to be gold?
It almost looks like the black is actually the background, and there's so many stars that it's making it look like it's a white scene, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we got it in here, and now it's time to work on that water pump. So, yay, what we got to do now is drain the cooling system. Yay. Because it's going to puke coolant all over the driveway, yay, the garage. So, you ready to work? Yep. Or are you going to do this later? Okay. We're just taking off the hood so that we have better light and access to this area. Okay. Okay, take this out. Watch your finger. Oh. Alright, we're not too concerned about paint job, because this paint is pretty awful. Just a little bit of care. Alright, now we have tons of light, right? Sorry about the fan, it's a little hot. Or we'll shut that down next time we want to talk, because I know the audio is always pretty bad in my videos. So you ready to get busy? We're going to drain the coolant system and start tearing apart the front of the engine, the belts, and all that, okay?
Is that hot?
No, it's not hot, and that is hardly any fluid.
That's nasty, though.
Now, when this thing was running, I think, wasn't it dripping out a lot of fluid out the weeple, the water pump? I thought it was leaking. And that could be where all our coolant
Or was that the Ranger?
No, it was this thing. Ranger 2, obviously, but... Alright, well that... We don't have to deal with much fluid, I guess. God, that's like barely any.
Oh, wow, that's nothing.
It's crazy how much it doesn't smell.
Yeah, it actually is nice. This car used to smell like a hazardous waste dump site, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so Sam got the belt off, got the alternator. Let's check out how you loosen this thing by twisting that, and it rotates that way. He got the belt off, and now we're gonna look at the new water pump to see where the mounting bolts are. I ordered this pump a long time ago. You ready to do that? Start taking bolts off?
Yep. That's lube.
It's what?
Really lube.
Lubed? All right. And they look like they're 10mm bolts. See this bolt right here, this nut? We gotta take that loose.
Yep.
Looks like this might be an Allen wrench here. You got to get this cover off. The upper timing chain cover, it's a little warm. I think that's aluminum. And then we got to get the lower timing chain cover, which I think is plastic. Once you get that off, you should be able to see the bolts that are holding the rest of the water pump bolts. We got some 10 mils here. The ones you can see. Those are these. Here, here, and here, I believe, or here, here, and here. All right.
Yep. So it comes up.
Yeah, all this stuff should slide up. So start with removing this cover, okay?
Yep.
All right, while Sam's working, trying to get that water pump out, we're gonna go ahead and show you another product. If you don't mind, really quick, I want to show you this Hykoont light. Now, I had not seen this yet. Hykoont is the one that sent me those awesome lights, which are absolutely incredible. I'll put a link to those in the description as well. But let's check this thing out together. They asked me if I wanted some certain flashlights and whatnot, and I asked for this thing, which is like supposed to be like the sun. A nice shop light. It's pretty heavy duty. Oh, maybe I should do this. Yeah, that's probably better, right? Okay, so it's got a nice tripod. This adjusts its angle.
There's a cord too.
Oh, there's a charging cord. And then this to there. And then bat wing.
Whoa.
And then,
That's cool.
do you see a power button anywhere?
Right here.
Try it.
Maybe it's not charged.
Oh my god. That is
That's-
bright.
That's the sun.
Ah!
Holy moly. Now this is
Jeez.
perfect. Yeah, it's kind of dark on this side of the shop. Lily, push that button, see if it's an adjustable lumen. Push again? Yeah, see it. So when you first turn it on,
Oh,
God.
God.
Let's see.
Wait, should I do it again?
Yeah, cycle through them. Man, that's seizure warning.
Again?
Yeah, see if it, okay, turn that off. I go. So there's a high, there's a low, and then there's a seizure status.
I lost
This is,
a bolt.
you lost a bolt,
Turn that.
a nut. Do you need help finding it?
Yes.
Is this helping? Or are
Very.
you blind now? Oh, this is awesome. This is a heck of a light, right?
Yeah.
Hey, grab that camera. Let's show what it looks like in the dark. If you shine over there, can you see anything on camera? See where the fox was?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, you ready?
Oh my gosh.
This is crazy. It's like daytime over here, right?
That's insane.
Holy moly. So this light cost this much. I don't know how much, so I'm going to put it right here, how much it costs. And I'll put a link in the description if you want to buy one of these. And I think I get a discount code again, so if I do, look for that in the description. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. I don't know if I could do that. But yeah, if you want a light like this, for this price, maybe it's a really, really good deal, and you got to have one. I'm super happy I have one. My dad has like a Milwaukee version of this that was very expensive, and we call it the Sun because it does this. Now, Hykoont is going to be a less expensive option, and so get you one.
Flashbang out.
Flashbang, go. God, that's insane. Oh, you see how trashy our backyard looks right now. Don't look at all that. Oh, man.
Everything.
Yeah, shine that in the tiny home. Oh, wow, okay. This camera picks up light really well. There's Sam's John Deere over in the tiny home.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Shine the house. Oh, and by the way, I built a roof. We have a new roof on our house. Finally. All right, Lil. Let's go back. We could probably use this light in the shop. You got it?
Yep.
All right.
I feel like Zach and Ty and Jack stand when Cleet and Squirrel are just like goofing off behind them.
And you're the only one working? That's a weird mark on this belt. We ain't taking this off, okay?
It's
got a-
flush here, but not flush
That
there.
belt's actually not great. It definitely needs a new timing belt. That sucks. I don't know if we're gonna do that though. We might just sell it and say probably should replace the timing belt. Rack for phone charging. This thing will charge your phone. It's currently charging this phone, and you set it right there. Also, Nothing talks about this. I don't know what this little thing is for. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know what that is? That's what that's for.
I was thinking it looked like on a vacuum or something.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't realize that. But it also folds up pretty tight. Oh, pro tip here, top tip. Undo this before you open it. All right, Sam, what's the status? What are we doing here?
Taking the alternator off.
Why?
More room.
To do what?
Take the water pump off.
And why are we now doing it this way?
It's easier.
All right, so I forgot we have the Bentley manual, the Bentley Publishing. Those are very good. If you take these water pumps off by taking these bolts out, and then it comes off this way, we started taking the front pulley apart. It's like a 5-piece pulley. We didn't have to do any of that. So, yeah, now we're doing it the right way. This whole pump just comes this way, not this way. Let's take the whole assembly out and replace just the pump portion on the whole housing. Why is that doing that? Did you get it? Oh, you got it. Okay, good. So here's alternator. Good job, son. And water pump. Do you want to try to take this water pump off before we call it a night?
Yes.
All right, so first things first, hoses. There's a hose there, and then the other one's upside down. You get it from underneath, okay? All right. Hey.
Yeah.
Trying to snap my fingers. It's not easy for me. Get to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't.
No. This isn't that German. Jeez.
Actually, he did make VW.
Yeah, but he didn't make a 1989 VW, Sam. God, your humor sometimes will get you in trouble. All right. Anyways, we're gonna film this in just a minute. You really think you're gonna get it with a swivel socket, that worn out, rusty little hose clamp there from West Germany? Bud, just use a screwdriver. It's like 6 turns and it's loose.
I don't have a swivel screwdriver.
You don't need a swivel screwdriver. Get a short. You love the stubby screwdrivers, don't you? Oh, now he's gonna get to work. There you go. We gotta hurry up and get this job done, son. You know why? Mom and Lily are waiting on us. We gotta get inside and we gotta watch Wednesday.
On Thursday?
Is today there? Today's Wednesday. We're gonna watch Wednesday on Wednesday. Oh, is it that? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a rusty clamp. We're gonna have to get a new clamp for that. Or not, because we're selling this.
What's it connected to?
It shouldn't be connected to anything.
The source is down here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know, but we got the water pump loose. I don't know what it's stuck on, but we're about to get it out. What are you stuck on? This is like the biggest pain in the butt water pump job I've ever had. It won't get out of its little cranny. What's the difference between a nook and a cranny?
You hide in nooks.
What are you doing, crannies? Water pumps live in crannies, apparently. All right, so we got. Oh no!
Where?
It's all over the fender.
Oh wow.
Okay. So this, we're gonna replace this. It's too late to do anything now. We got to get inside. The girls are waiting on us to watch Wednesday. So we gotta get showered. Ooh, it's dry. It's bad. And look how much this thing's been leaking out the weep hole. So much that it's leaking on the radiator hose. This is horrible.
That looks bad.
It's bad.
And
so
connection? It just looks gross.
Yeah, that's all right. We could wash the block out, or we'll do what No Nonsense does. He'll put a water hose, or he'll put a sock in the water hose the radiator hose right here, and it'll fill the sock up with all the debris, and then he'll undo the hose and pull the sock out, and it catches all the debris. It's kind of cool. Anyways, I think listen to that.
Oof.
We need a new hose here because this is gonna go.
What about the other one?
Probably should buy a hose for that. This one's not bad. It's still soft, but it could be from all this hot water all the time. That one is pretty dry and crusty. So we probably need to buy radiator hoses, which is going to delay this video. So we will see you in a few days. Good night. All right. Dang it. Are you really still filming me? Come on, bud. We gotta go to bed. You're like the paparazzi. I'm gonna cuss you out or something. This is what we do behind the scenes on Texas Hillbilly. Jared's washing his hands at his hillbilly sink. What broke? Oh no, broken bolt?
Yep.
Hey, it's the next day. It's 2 days later. We got a bunch of hoses in. We got the thermostat. So Sam's tearing apart the water pump and is going to try to replace what we have, water pump, thermostat. Some of the hoses I got from Amazon were so wrong. They were the ones that Rock Auto. I build a Rock Auto cart, and then I buy those from Amazon to get them sooner. And we got like little baby hoses, but they're not going to work. Anyways, we'll replace what we have. Hey.
One.
All right. Just move on to another one. Oh crap, that's too broken. Not good. Not good at all. Here's one of the hoses. That one goes there. That one's not listed. That one's not listed. We got these little elbows. In fact, we got 3 different ones. They're all for that. So we only have this hose to replace. And here's our thermostat. Comes with an O-ring. 4, oh man, 4 broken bolts. This is not going well, and I don't have a torch. So this might not be as quick and easy as we thought.
Alright, only 4.
Only 4 broken bolts? Oh, good, hey. Get a hammer, a rubber mallet. Just tap on that thing. It should break free.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's got thread still on it.
What are you talking about?
They're deep in there.
Oh, these are through holes. There's no threads on this portion. This should pop off. Hit here. Flip it over. See the gap? You're breaking it free. There you go. All right. You need this side here. There you go. Sweet. See how nasty this thing is? Woo! Crusty. All right, I got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna need a torch. I'm gonna need your little baby torch to heat this and try to get these out.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you where it was because it wasn't in its spot. Okay, sorry about all the noise. We gotta have the fan on and radio's on. Anyways, just a little portion here. All right, I'm gonna work on this off camera. Sam, why don't you swap out that hose that's in there? Thought I had it. Well, I failed at getting those out, and I broke a easy out off in the bolt that I was drilling out. So no, I got a brand new housing for $49.
That's not bad.
So in 2 days, we'll go pick up the housing from Napa. Yeah, Napa's the only one that can get it that soon. Unfortunately, hoses are like $67 for just these 2 hoses. I'm gonna try to find another source for those, but at least we can get the water pump back. So we're kind of down for the night, you know. So this is gonna have to wait. Waiting on parts again. That's the way it goes sometimes. Like sometimes you get nickel and dime to death. I went and spent $100 on torches today. I got an extra propane. I got a little one for Sam. So it's like $93 to try to get those bolts out. And I got 2 of them out. 1 broke. So I drilled it. And then I used an easy out. And that broke off. And that's hardened steel. You can't drill it. It's broke off down inside there. I tried hammering it out. It's stuck. So, and the other one broke off cleanly after it started backing out. And then it broke off cleanly at the surface. So I guess I'm just going to order a new housing. You know, like I said, this way it goes sometimes. Sometimes these cars just kind of nickel and dime you to death. But in reality, it's not a terribly high expense. And hopefully I can recoup that. And if I can just sell this thing for what I have invested, I'm happy with that. That's okay. Because, you know, like I always say, the ultimate goal of this channel is to just get these vehicles back on the road again to their new owners. Hey guys, while we're waiting on parts, we're out here for Lily's little thing. She rides horses. Sam does go-karts. She does this, and she's a natural at it. So right now she's riding the youngest pony that they got. Until tomorrow, I think they're getting a new pony. Anyways, they're riding the youngest one currently, named Connie, and she's kind of a stubborn pain in the butt. But Lily does really good. She's a natural at controlling these things.
Got it. Big kick, big kick. Big There we go. Do you remember our diagonal from last time?
All right. Water break. How's it going, Lily? You liking this?
I don't know if you were on your phone or what, but I took one of the poles.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I missed it.
But I think we're gonna do it again.
Okay. Go, Connie. Come on. Walk. Good job. See you later. Hey guys, I'm on my lunch break and I'm picking up my order. All right, I got it, but it's not the order you're expecting. This, believe it or not, is $700 of t-shirts, this small box. But I got about 42 shirts there, so I'll show you these here in a little bit. All right, I'm here at my locally owned and operated Napa. It's the only place that showed to have the water pump in stock or could get the water pump housing. So I ordered it, and what showed up was a pump or a Mercedes, not even close to the right thing. So the guy's gonna order another one. It should be in the morning, and he's gonna see, hopefully it's gonna come from San Antonio. Hopefully they send the right product, and he'll call me and let me know. So I don't know what to do. If Napa can't get it, nobody else can get it. So we're kind of, yeah, glad I didn't throw away the old one yet. Anyways, I'll update you tomorrow on that. All right, so around lunchtime I went to Napa, and they did have the proper pump. In this poorly sized box from Italy or something is a housing with a pump, so we can return the pump we have. So this thing's ready to install. We just need to prep the surface, Sam. So pretty much clean up this ceiling surface right here, and we'll get ready to slap this thing back on. Sound good?
Yep.
All right.
What is that?
That's the thermostat. That'll go. You got to get off the other housing down there, the thermostat housing. So we don't have to worry about the bolts breaking. We do need some bolts. It goes here. See that?
Yeah.
And we'll put it there with the new thermostat with the O-ring that comes with it. Okay. So you could actually go ahead and break it down here and put that assembly on this housing. Okay. Yeah. And hand me that other pump. I don't know if we can return that. I think I got rid of the box, but whoever buys this Fox will have a spare pump, I guess. Here's the part number if you want to buy this pump for your Fox. Hit the rubber hose now.
That's nasty.
Yeah. We're supposed to have flow coming out of that thing. Look at all that.
Oof.
That's crazy. You should be able to get a screwdriver and pop that out just for curiosity. You don't have to. We just need to clean this guy up with like a... You okay?
What the heck was that?
What? What happened?
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
Ah! Probably bleeding right
That's
now.
a mean one. So we'll clean this up with like a wire brush, especially the mating surface. See where the rubber hose was? Wait. The rubber? Where's the rubber O-ring? There's nothing there? Oh, that's a rubber O-ring right there. I think.
Looks like it turned into a rock.
Yeah. Oh, there's the O-ring on top of it. Right there's. It's weirdly shaped. No longer O-ring. That's a
Oval ring thing.
trapezius ring. So before you take it off, note the angle that it's coming off of there. Sound good?
About 40-degree angle.
Okay, well, whatever you call it, try to make it match on here.
I'm really starting to hate
There you go.
compact cars.
Is there an O-ring on there?
What?
Oh, it just wants to go to its home now. And now it won't. Is there an O-ring?
Yep.
We should probably clean the surface up real quick. Get your wire brush and clean this surface, okay?
Okay.
All right, we almost forgot the thermostat. Sam's going to throw that in now.
Almost.
Almost. Kind of installed the water pump housing, and now we're putting the thermostat.
Oh yeah.
Is that how that goes? Yeah, I think, yeah, that looks good. All right, we got the housing in now. Sam's installing the only new radiator hose that we could find. Focus on getting that big dude lined up and get this guy in there, okay?
It's not going. There's something jammed.
Yeah, it'll go. It's a tight fit. Looks like it went.
One side.
What you going for? A Hummer? Look at you go. You look like you know what you're doing, son. You got us all fooled. Look at that. See?
Okay.
Focus on the bottom. The big bolt. Get the big bolt. That does not go there. What in the world? Samuelson.
It's gotta go down more.
It don't go down.
I think it do go down.
You don't go down.
It do go down.
It don't go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
Oh!
That looks ridiculous. What are you doing? I've never seen a wrist do that. Is it in there yet?
I think so.
Are you going to put the bolt in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You only record the moments of pain and suffering?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to capture. All pain and suffering.
Ow.
I need to use the wrench or whatever to rotate this. Wait, it's going. I can't do it because my finger's got a big old cut on it.
I need to go down.
All right, Sam's about got the radiator, the alternator tightened up. When you're done tightening that bolt, go ahead and reinstall this. Remember these things?
Yeah.
This on that little peg and this little dude. There's a little bolt down
We
here.
did that
You'll see an
before.
8. See the little 8 down there?
We did that before, after we took the alternator off.
Right.
Difficult.
There's plenty of room here to do this, son. Okay.
Speaking of difficult.
You maybe just get a 13.
Try 13.
What in the world do you have going on here?
It's to tighten a thing.
All right, so Sam's got the alternator in. We got it tightened up. We're not going to install that front pulley yet because that only operates the air conditioning. So we got some coolant in there. Actually, it's just water for now. And we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up and make sure everything's operating properly. You ready?
Yep.
And Sam's going to see how things heat up, how quick they heat up, right?
Yep.
I'm going to make sure it's in neutral so I don't run you over. definitely has a fuel starvation issue. Alright, I put some fuel in it. Maybe it was out of fuel, I'm not sure. It really doesn't want to rev. It wants to die if I try to rev it. Anyways, it sucked water in already.
After you hit the throttle, the computer revs up.
So what we're doing is we're going to let it get hot, bubble out all the air, right? This is the high point. We'll keep filling it with water until all the air is out. If you don't do that, it'll end up overheating because there'll be an air pocket in the system, okay? So far, no leaks, right? So far, so good. It's running decent. Well, not really. It's running, but if you rev it, it'll rev. Once it's up high, but trying to get there, it bogs like crazy. I think it's got a fuel delivery issue. This is supply, and that little banjo bolt is a filter. So I want to take apart this Bosch thing and clean it all up, because this thing is sitting for, 8 years or whatever. Yeah, Sane's pointing out, what is all the manufacturers?
Bosch.
Bosch.
And at the bottom, it can barely see that it says Germany.
Germany, what else? Point everything out.
Germany.
Germany.
Audi.
Audi,
Brazil.
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 Germany. West Germany, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so, yeah. I think we're going to hit this up. Right now, we're waiting for the thermostat to open, and then we're going to add to this. That's just for windshield washer.
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil. So, watch your fingies. Anyways, it's not running terrible. Okay, it's running terrible, but it smokes a little bit. It's not as bad. At least it's not going to overheat. Let's watch the coolant temp. What are you showing for temperature on like the radiator here?
144.
148. What is this? This is the temperature sender right there. So what's that little block? That's not too bad. 130, 110. I don't think the thermostat's opened yet. That's our coolant temp sensor, and it says nothing.
Higher temperature on the block, but it's only like 170.
Yeah, and this thing's not reading, so our sender doesn't work, or this is torn or something. Something's going on here.
This belt is rubbing on something.
Yeah, I can hear it. That's why it's got that little groove in it. Could be this little housing. Oh, it's just this.
Also, there's a bunch of smoke coming from here.
It's the exhaust right there. It looks like the exhaust is under the intake, which is terrible design, but oh, there we go. Just quieted everything up. So once we put this upper cover on, none of this will rub belts, okay?
Yeah.
That's much quieter already, right? Sounds like a misfire.
Misfire?
It sounds like it's got a misfire. Yeah, we still got nothing on the temperature gauge. I'm glad you got that temp gun. We can keep checking stuff. We got some pretty brown, milky water here. The reason I put mostly water is I want to be able to flush this system out. What better time than now to show you this? This is the Top Don TC004 Mini handheld thermal imaging camera. So it's that, but with a camera. So you could actually see, a thermal camera. So this is what we get when you open it.
Looks pretty good.
Hold down the power button.
I gotta charge it.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, nope, it turned on. Oh, wow, it's already going. Wow. Sam, look at that.
That's cool.
Isn't that neat?
That's really hot.
Dude. That is super cool. This is awesome. Now, this is something you could use to find exhaust leaks. You could use this to find AC duct leaks. Oh, look at Sam. That's too cool.
Could you use this at night and like
Find people?
yeah.
Probably so. I don't know how far it'll reach. Oh my god, it reaches far. I can still see you. Go out in the driveway. No way. This is nuts. I see you, Sam. I don't know what the little trigger does. Oh, saving? Okay, unsave. Hold on. It's doing something weird. Yes, I still see you. I wonder if there's any deer in the yard. This is insane. It can see very far. Wow. That is awesome. Look at this. It sees much further than you think it would.
Holy moly.
I wish there was deer across the street. We'd be able to see them. Yeah, I'll put the price on the screen of how much this thing costs. I think it's dirt cheap. And it's super cool. It's like,
How hot it is over there?
yeah, it's like you want to be the real life predator. This is your chance. You see any hot spots? What are we showing? It doesn't really tell you the temperature right away, but
It's 311,
oh, it does.
but 208.
What about the radiator? The top of the radiator?
191.
Oh, look,
200.
it's open. Look, film this area with that thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the hose is opened up. The thermostat has opened up, and now it's squirting out more than it was earlier. That's just so cool. I want to look at you again.
Get that from top down.
Open your mouth. Okay, all right, close your mouth. Close your eyes. Oh, that's so weird. Your brain is hot. You have an active brain. Yeah, we need to add some coolant. I need to get some more coolant. I've mixed like 2 different types of water and then some regular yellow coolant. All right, well, anyways, that's the Top Don TC004 Mini, and it is awesome, and I can't wait to play with that in the house and everywhere. And, you know, oh, you hear that? So we know the water pump is flowing. That hose is hot. That hose is hot. So water pump is working. So successful water pump change, son. Good job. Well, it's running okay now. Actually, red's okay now. All right, let's shut this down for the day. All right, son.
All right.
Hey, good job. Ow! Now look at my hand. What is it? What? My hand's not hot?
It's 108, 94, 95.
Okay. All right, that's it for the night. We'll see y'all, tomorrow? What are we doing next? I forgot already. We're going to take that fuel thing apart. Yeah, probably tomorrow evening, we're going to take apart the Bosch cis fuel injection system area and try to figure out what is up with fuel delivery.
And put the covers on.
Put the covers on, finish the front pulley, get everything buttoned up. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, guys, I promised this a few weeks ago. My shirts came in. Check this out. I wanted a Texas flag, star, YouTube channel. It's got a pretty cool effect to it. Now, I'm going to sell these shirts because I'm not too happy with the look of the star, and when I made the graphic too small, I lost detail. So I'm not super happy with them, but still, very awesome shirt. I love the back. So because they're not perfect for me, I'm going to sell them for 25 bucks, and then you pay shipping. So if you're interested in buying any of these shirts to support the channel, awesome. You don't have to, but I really appreciate it. Those of you that bought spring shirts a long time ago, I'm sorry. I apologize. Spring is junk. It's made in like China and then imported here, so it takes like a month. And then it looks like this shortly after. This shirt has a hole in it too. I just realized that. These supposedly will not do that. They're pre-washed, pre-shrunk, made in Texas, and very high quality. These are next level shirts. And I got sizes small all the way up to XXL. So $25 a shirt, no matter what size you buy. And you pay shipping. Just reach out to me through my email, texashillbillychannel@gmail.com. Link in the description, link on the channel page. And just email me directly. I'll answer your email. And yeah, we'll figure out payment. I don't know how I'll do it. Zelle, Venmo, whatever. I don't know. We'll figure out payment. Also, I'm really excited about these. I got hats, and these hats are awesome. So we did a online poll, and everybody voted for these. This is the drab and black custom no button. Looks something like this. It fits nice and tight on a smaller head like mine. The wife loves the way these fit. This is Sam's favorite hat, fits him perfectly. I will be selling these for 25 bucks as well, plus shipping. You could also get it in black and gray. You can get a Richardson 112 in royal blue and white. I love the way this blue comes out. It really pops compared to the spring hats. Also, the detail is much better on the play button. Really good stitching. If you never had Richardson 112, they are excellent quality hats. And the other option, there's not a whole lot of these left already, is the khaki and coffee. This is everybody's favorite lately. Love the way they fit. High quality, like I said, they're all mesh back. These are Velcro, whereas the Richardson 112s are snapback. Anyways, if you're interested in buying one of these, reach out to me on my email and I'll get back to you probably immediately. All right, let's get back to the Fox. So I got this all buttoned back up except for one right here because I was missing a copper washer. And so I found these Dorman copper washers. Oh, they're still called Help. Cool. A little bitty multi-pack, which is good. I need these. And hopefully one of those will fit because I'm missing one. Anyways, I'm going to button that up. And what I'm going to do, I got to hook this little differential switch back up. I'm going to get this thing to run again on just whatever fuel it's running on, which I think is this throttle body fuel. Once it's running where I can actually rev it a little bit, I'm going to pull these injectors to see if there's any flow at all. Because from my little tests, no fuel is getting into here. Which may be because of that. I'm not sure. Or maybe this isn't even getting voltage. So let's just experiment. All right, so it almost didn't work. Those washers were too small. I pretty much hammered it on there. And it looks like crap, but it should crush down and seal. Fired up immediately. Oh. Squirt the fluid out. That really worn out washer. That is not good. Now, surprisingly fired up immediately, but I got fuel pouring out of my little ghetto washer here. So I got to take that loose and figure out how to fix that. All right, I actually found the washer. When I took this off, one of them, the original washer that was left fell in the oil pan. And I think when this thing started, it shook the previous one down in there. So I got both correct washers, got the GOOLOO GP4000 back on. Let's see if this thing starts up as fast as it did earlier, because that was really encouraging. All right, watch for fuel leak. Fires up immediately. Looks like we have no fuel leak. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get it to start and then keep it running. It takes a little throttle and then it like acts like it has no fuel at all. No difference really. Doesn't even want to run now. Interesting. And I know I have plenty of fuel in there, so maybe we still have a leak because there's quite a bit of fluid. Let's watch for a leak again. If you happen to know or have any suggestions on how to fix this thing, if it's not too costly, let me know. Write it down in the comments. What are your thoughts? What do I need to do that isn't ridiculous? Do I need to just get rid of this thing? Cut my losses? Is it an easy fix? I don't know anything about these. I've had some German cars, but nothing like this. This is more Brazilian than German. Guys, I discovered something. So if I take this, these are my fuel injector lines. And if I crack one loose, I get fuel. Actually, let's crack these loose and make a big old mess here. See, they're all under pressure. All right, if I crank it, is that gonna shoot out fuel? Let's see. No pressure. Now I really don't understand. Does there have to be enough pressure to open the differential? It has to be like back pressure or something. Let's close these two. Did they build pressure? No. What in the world? Nothing. Yeah, lots of pressure there. Hi, baby.
I learned a new song.
What is it? Good job, baby. That sounds really cool. Sounds like a Chris Knight song.
I got the first part.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. So here we are. I don't know how many days it's been since I worked on this thing. It has been kicking my butt. Everything that I've done seems to be making it worse. Completely tore apart that field distributor. This is a Bosch cis-e field distribution system. Took apart the field distribution block, fuel injector distributor, whatever they call it, cleaned it, took apart the fuel differential pressure regulator, which was circled in the manual by the previous owner with a price tag. It has a little valve in it or something that you can adjust with a Phillips, with a hex bolt. Sorry the shop's so loud. It's cloudy then sunny, cloudy then sunny. Anyways, nobody, not even the manual, nobody talks about where to set that. One person talked about going counterclockwise to lean it up. So if I need more fuel, I went more clockwise. So I tried all the way closed, tried all the way open. Forget all that. When I took that off, the O-rings were so dry that they just fell apart. So I put new O-rings, and they're too small. So every time I run this thing, fuel sprays out of that gap between the pressure regulator, differential regulator, whatever it was, and the distribution block. It needs to get like over 90 psi, and it's not able to get it because it's squirting out through those O-rings. Today I went and spent $3 and I got a couple fat O-rings here. These are too small, but I got those fat ones for $3, and I think they will solve it. Will that make the same run? I don't know, because so far everything I touch just gets worse, you know? This thing was running enough for us to drive around the yard. Now, it won't even start. It was starting, after I worked on it, it would start and run for 2 seconds. It was like the startup valve opened just for the startup injector to spray. As soon as that fuel was done, it died. Now it won't even do that. So, fixed that handle, the door handle, and you know, I spent hours fixing this door handle. Yesterday, it broke. So, I just want to pull my hair out at this point. I want to just sell this thing and cut my losses. But what can I sell this for right now the way it sits, not running? I bought it just like this. Dirty, without a window, you know, and sitting for 8 years for $300. So I spent $300 initial cost, and then I put how much into it? I mean, first thing I did was put a window on it, started cleaning it. I'm not even going to count labor. Water pump, high pressure fuel pump, fuel filter. I put a fuel tank in this, didn't I? The swirl pot, that weird unobtainium swirl pot thing that cost a fortune. The entire water pump housing. And what else did I do to this? Front tires, which I'm regretting putting on here. I've got probably over $1,000 into this thing, and right now it's worth $300. Oh, I transferred the title into my name. Shouldn't have done that. Whew. It's killing me. So this is the life of a car tuber. It's not what you think it is. It's a lot of labor, a lot of time, a lot of money, and you don't get much in return. Certainly don't make much in return on YouTube either. So it's just the reality of things. So I'm gonna get back on this, and I'm gonna be positive and hopeful that these 2 O-rings makes this thing come alive again. If I could just make it run and idle I think I'll try to sell it like that because a running, idling, maybe able to drive on a trailer car is more valuable than this. Maybe I can get my money back or close to it. At this point, I just want to get my spot back in the shop, get rid of this thing, and start working on other projects because I got other stuff I want to work on. And if you didn't notice, we buttoned up the front end. It's zip tied, you know, so it's not perfect. I need to get these headlights angled out more. Hood is bolted back on. It's looking decent. It's looking decent. The interior's mostly back together. Of course, I'm going to take this panel back off to try to fix this because I don't know what happened to that. It was working perfect. Oh yeah, shifter bushings, which didn't really work right, but I installed those. See, I don't even have a handle for this side, so you just push this thing down and it opens. But interior's looking pretty good, actually, besides like the really damaged sun-faded panels and stuff. I don't know where this piece is. Maybe it's up in deep storage. Here's something that kind of sums up how this thing has been. It's been about 30 minutes since I just told you what I was going to do. Let's get started. Can't get the hood open. Yeah, that's why I didn't shut it for like the last 2 years that I've had this thing. Anyways, last night when I put this hood on, I shut it. Mistakes were made. Sherman's out here with me. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? You missing more hair? I gotta change his diet again. What are you doing? Come on. Weirdo. Okay, was that worth it? This right here, the fuel differential regulator. Notice it still has fuel on it. So if I bust those screws loose, it'll probably squirt out some fuel, which is a good sign. It's a good sign that fuel is getting to here. Anyways, also need to make sure my vacuum lines are good, and they're clearly not. Here you can see the difference of that's the O-rings I had in there. These are O-rings that I'm putting in, and they seal against this little plate here. So clearly, like there's little indentions right there where they seat. You can see that. And this is flat. This is super high pressure. So I'm going to see if these go, and hopefully they crush down enough. They stick out a lot. Insanely lot. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. All right, I got that pressure regulator, differential pressure regulator installed. Seems like the O-ring stayed put. It crushed until those bolts got tight. They're machine screws. Those machine screws are non-metallic, so if you lose them, you have to buy special ones from Audi or VW. Anyways, I hooked the battery up. Let's see if this thing will start. Fingers crossed. Optimistic thoughts. And lots of prayer. Sounds weird. It actually let me rev, which is insane. Sherman, come here. All right, well, at least it started. That is progress. For once, I'm going forward, not backwards. So, and I don't see fuel everywhere, so that's a good sign. What will happen if I bust loose, say, this fuel injector line? Now, there's something. No fuel at all. Not enough fuel getting to the main injector. So they are going, it's now getting here, but it's still not getting here, which tells me fuel pressure differential. Now, there is something about this little spot down here. You can, oh, you know what? I forgot to put this little vacuum line on. Hey, Sherman, get back over here. He's trying to sneak out. Forgot that vacuum line. Maybe that'll make a difference. Hey, get back in here. What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Let's go. You're going the wrong way. Come. I know you want to go look around. I know. I'm sorry. I know. Say hi to the camera. You want to go exploring and smelling for cats? I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Sorry, but we got to work on this fox. You're a pitiful little thing right now, aren't you? I'm gonna start calling you the fox. You're pitiful. Alright, we're back to there. We're back to running, which is good. At least it starts, but then nothing after. Now there was a way to force this thing to inject. You hardwire or you wire the fuel pump to where it runs nonstop, and you push down on this flow plate, air flow plate, that opens this valve that forces fuel this way. I got an idea. I'm gonna do this, and then push something down in that flow plate area. It's going up and down. I don't know. I was thinking I had this solved, but maybe I don't. Okay, there's fuel there. That's to this guy, the start injector. That's why it runs, because that runs for 2 seconds. But there's no fuel, I believe, to these. Nothing. So fuel is not getting to the rest of it. Nothing. Trying really hard not to end the video here and like just ask for viewer help. I don't want to do that. I really want this video to be what it was intended to be, like driving it and selling it. I might have to stop and just beg for help from the community. God, I think it's the fuel injector, fuel pressure. I think it's the differential pressure regulator. Problem is I can't find those things. They're like $500. I'm not even sure if I could sell this car for $500, and I have almost 1,000 in it. So I do not want to buy that. I don't know what to do. I am happy. A little victory, at least one step forward. Little victories are all right with me. Starts good. Starts nice. A lot of lifter noise. Of course, this thing's been sitting a while. It's obviously not the injectors. I could take this thing, the pressure regulator, differential regulator, back off and adjust that screw some more and see if anything happens. Try to fatten up the fuel curve. Maybe that'll somehow let more fuel in. I think I'll do that. Has this little, like a needle valve kinda. Not even dirty. Anyways, I took it apart and I blew right through it again, cleaned it up. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna adjust where I put this. It was like 8 turns from the bottom. I'm gonna do like 5 or 6. There's the bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. How about that? It's kind of a shame where it is because you have to completely remove this thing to adjust it. I didn't show when I took this thing loose. Started unscrewing. Took this one loose quite a bit. Nothing happened. Once I took this one loose, there's a lot of pressure right here. Lots of pressure. And that one doesn't seem to want to flow air through it. So it's clearly a valve. Now, I tried some of this stuff. Just kind of break it free in case it's stuck. Runs until it doesn't. I don't get it. I don't know what to do here. It's like I'm not making progress anymore at this point. Starts first try, then dies. So I took apart, what did I even do? God, I'm losing my mind. All right, so I took the air boot off. I jumpered the fuel pump. I got it running continuously, and I pushed down that fuel plate, and I don't have fuel coming out of the fuel injectors. I think that's one of these tests, right? Fuel pump's running. There's a ton of pressure at this one. the one that goes to this, I believe, start injector. There's no pressure at these, nothing. And there's pressure at the fuel differential pressure regulator. I gotta figure out more about this test and understand this better. So I'm gonna stop for a minute and go sit on my computer and try to figure out this Bosch cis-e. God, it's a horrible name of a fuel injection system, but I gotta figure it out. All right, check this out. Runs a little bit longer, and I don't have the start valve open or connected. I don't have the start injector connected. Now that's making me think I need to clean the start injector, the cold start solenoid or whatever. This thing right here, I disconnected it, and it runs. It still starts. It almost starts better. Maybe not better. Anyways, I'm thinking let's take this thing apart, see if it's filthy. This is all back together. I found nothing wrong with the plunger. I took it out, completely cleaned it, but it was perfect. So everything's back together. I took that apart thinking maybe there's a filter in there. There's not. I can't find anything where there's a screen. I took this thing apart. So I think that's a pressure regulator, like a normal one with vacuum instead of this electronic one. Pushing that plate in there doesn't do anything, doesn't release pressure. Anyways, let's take this apart. All right, cold start valve, cold start valve. Now there's nothing to take apart. I don't know what to do. I'll spray some starting fluid or brake cleaner, but that's just as good as spraying fuel in it. So yeah, I don't know what to do here. I think this thing's probably working fine. All that's back together. I'm sure this will make no change, but oh, doesn't even want to start now? What? I gotta get fuel to the start solenoid, right? Kind of means that it needed that. Really low idle, but it's not running out of fuel. It's running. Is it gonna stop? That's the longest it's ran yet, and I don't think that means it's fixed. It's almost as if it's not getting enough fuel. Brand new fuel tank, brand new fuel pumps, brand new swirl pot. Everything coming to the fuel system is new. How is it not getting through? It's gotta be that pressure differential regulator. Has to be. All right, so if that's the case, and I'm not positive, I guess I'm gonna have to rely on, I think I'm smelling too many fumes here. I guess I'm gonna have to rely on you guys, like Bosch cis-e experts out there. Yeah, maybe you guys can give me some tips, some pointers about what I'm supposed to do with this thing besides push it off a cliff. Please, comment down below if you got any suggestions. If you want to buy it. Like I said, this is the life of a YouTuber or a car tuber. I've still got the Yamaha Townie, and I've invested probably like $700 into that. It's listed for sale for $600, $100 loss, and nobody wants it. I mean, a few people want it. They just never follow through. What to do? I've read through this book so much. You know what? When I sell this car, they can't have the book. I'm keeping the book. Of course, I'm never going to work on one of these again. What do I do with this thing? What do I do with you? How do I fix you? I think it's you. And if there was a pick and pull within like an hour of me, I would go get one of those if there was one in the pick and pull. But there's not a pick and pull within like 2 hours of here, and I don't want to drive to the other side of San Antonio just for that. And what if it doesn't work, you know? Time is money. This thing's taking too much time and too much money. It is a cool car. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this episode. I'm sorry that it didn't end in success. It ended in failure, like the last 2-3 videos I had. I don't know. I'm just getting tired of this. I got to get onto something where I can get some feelings of satisfaction and save some stuff. Not, would you call this saved? I don't know. Maybe saved. I hope somebody comes along like the Corolla we used to have, buys it and gets it running because they know what they're doing. They know they're like experts on these niche vehicles, unlike me. That Corolla, somebody bought it. I forgot, paid $3,500 or something. We made a lot of money on it, and then he listed it for sale shortly after for about $7,000. So that means he got it running good. I got it running good enough to go break down somewhere. He got it running good enough to sell for double. Anyways, good luck to him. Hadn't sold yet, but I hope he sells it. Thanks for watching. Like I said, check out the t-shirts, the hats. Look in the description. There'll be some information on them if you want some. Email me, texashillbillychannel@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram, you'll see some teasers as to what we're up to next. That's at Texas Hillbilly J. Follow Sam's channel, Little Texas Hillbilly, Lily's channel at Little Texas Hillbilly. And our other channel that I never post in, but it's home content, is called Texas Hillbilly Homestead. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Hillbilly out.